Hello and welcome to Reader's Retreat. I'm Paul, and I'm going to let you, the subscribers, pick the four books I'm going to read next. This is going to be a poll on my community page. Right now, there's already two polls up there, maybe three. I think there's only two right now. This would make the third one. And these are five new books that the when this and this will only last for a week. Okay, yeah, I'm putting it up there on might as well say Monday because it's 1:09 a.m. So it's Monday to me. So next Monday, I will take that one down and pick the highest rated one. Then I'll put five new ones up, and so on and so forth. And we'll see which ones people chooses for me to read. So let's get started. The first book I'm going to talk about is Rosie Walsh's Ghosted. Right here on the front, it says 7 perfect days, then he disappeared. A love story with a secret at its heart. And usually I don't read love stories at all, but this sounded interesting because there's a mystery along with it. And it says, for anyone who has ever waited for the call that didn't come. When Sarah meets Eddie, they connect instantly and fall deeply in love. To Sarah, it seems as though her life has finally begun, and it's mutual. It's as though Eddie has been waiting forever for her, too. Sarah is certain she and Eddie know everything about each other. So when he leaves for a long booked vacation and promised to call from the airport, she has no cause to doubt him, but he doesn't call. Sarah's friends tell her to forget about him, but she can't. She knows something's happened. There must be an explanation. Minutes, days, weeks go by as Sarah becomes more and more worried. Then she discovers she's right. There is a reason Eddie disappeared. It's because they both failed to share one essential thing with each other, the truth. So that's what that's about. The next one is this one. This is By the Sword. It's a Repairman Jack novel by F. Paul Wilson. And if I like this book, if I read this book and if I like it, I'm gonna start collecting the series. So, but I don't know. I like F. Paul Wilson. Don't get me wrong. I like F. Paul Wilson, but I want to know more about this Repairman Jack. Call a plumber when the sink is clogged. The cops when you're been robbed. But when the you know what hits the fan, it's time to call Repairman Jack. Wilson's tale shakes, rattles, and rolls, and that's what the New York Daily News said about it. Publisher Wiki says sentences, plot twists, and shocking revelations abound, but what Wilson makes to pull these wildly desperate plot threads together and tie them dexterously to the series. Overreaching chronicle of a battle between occult forces in which Jack serves as a reluctant but responsible warrior. Like its predecessors, this novel shows why Jack's saga has become the most entertaining and dependable modern horror thriller series. So now here's what it's about. Jack is back, tangled in a battle to retrieve a stolen Japanese katana. The fabled Kajin Matsumine Massasmun, Massaman, I can't pronounce it, sorry, half a century ago. This legendary blade disappeared from the Hiroshima Peace Museum. Now the sword has been taken from the son of the original thief. Who is this desperation naturally turns to all around fix-it man and reluctant hero, Repairman Jack. Jack soon finds that it's more than just everyday thieves who want the sword. It's the who's who of his own enemies. Plagued by recurring dreams about the blade, Kicker leader Hank Thompson vows to have it. A K's group chairman covets the weapon for his private collection and sends hit girl Takeda to claim it. The fanatical Kukurita Kaio cult will kill to possess it. And above all, there's the mysterious thief who shows no sign of being willing to give up the katana. Following his usual mo of let's let you and him fight, Jack maneuvers all sides into a bloody malady from which he plans to waltz away with the fabled sword. Of course, things don't go as planned. So that's by the blade, by the sword. And it sounds really interesting. And so, and I want to see if I like the Repairman Jack, if I would like the Repairman Jack series. The next one is Ash and Silver. It's C.E. Murphy blurbed this, an absolutely gorgeous writer. This is from the series, the Sanctuary novel, but I don't know if I want to collect it, so I have to read this one to find out. And this is Ash and Silver. And there is, let's see how many books ahead of it. I don't know if there's one or two, maybe more. Let's see. The Sanctuary series, yeah, this is Sanctuary. Uh, it's Dust and Light and Ash and Silver. So Ash and Silver is the second book. But I'm going to go ahead and read it and see if I like it. If I like it, I'm going to try to get the rest of, I'll try to get more of these. So, but it's Ash and Silver. And it says, in Dust and Light, national best-selling author Carol Berg returned to the rich world of the award-winning Flesh and Spirits. Now she continues the saga of a man whose past is veiled in shadows. Ever since the order of the Icarus Cinerea stole his memory, his name, and his heart, thinking about the past makes Greenshank head hurt. After 2 years of rigorous training, he is almost ready to embrace the mission of the Order, to use selfless magic to heal the troubles of Nevron. But on his first assignment alone, the past comes racing back, threatening to drown him in the conspiracy, grief, and murder. He is Lucian de Rimini, a sorcerer whose magical bents for portraiture and his history threaten the safety of the earth and the future of the war Revan kingdom of Navron. He just can't remember how or why. Fighting to unravel the mysteries of his power, Lucian must trace threads of corruption that each from the pure blood registry into the order itself, the truths hidden 2 centuries in the past and beyond the boundaries of the world. I think it sounds awesome, and I want to get to it. But so far, I can't find the first one, which is Dust and Light. Now, Flesh and Spirit is another series set in the same world, but it's not the same series. And actually, I can't even. Okay, well, actually, it's a duology. It looks like he likes to, according to this book, anyway. The Flesh and Spirit is from the Lighthouse series, and so Sanctuary series is in the same world but a different series. And I can't. And it sounds good. It really does. All these books sounds good. That's The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. And if you turn it this way or this way, but the thing is, yes, it goes this way. And on the back it says, "My mother used to say I was born reaching, which is true. She also used to say it would get me killed, which it hasn't. Not yet, anyway." An outsider who can travel between worlds discovers a secret that threatens her new home and her fragile place in it. In a stunning sci fi debut that's both a cross dimensional adventure and a powerful examination of identity, privilege, and belonging. Multiverse travel is finally possible, but there's just one catch. No one can visit a world where their counterpart is still alive. Enter Kara, whose parallel selves happen to be exceptionally good at dying. From disease, turf wars, or vendettas, they couldn't outrun. Kara's life has been cut short on 372 worlds in total. On this Earth, however, Kara has survived, identified as an outlier and therefore a perfect candidate for multiverse travel. Kara is plucked from the dirt of the wastelands. Now she has a nice apartment on the lower levels of the wealthy and walled off Wily City she works, and shamelessly flirts with her enticing yet aloof handler. Dale uh, has the two women collect off-world data for the Eld- Eldridge Institute. She even occasionally leaves the city to visit her family in the wastes, though she struggles to feel at home in either place. So long as she can keep her head down and avoid trouble, Kara is on the sure path to citizenship and security. But trouble finds Kara when one of her 8 remaining doppelgangers dies under mysterious circumstances, plunging her into a new world with an old secret. What she discovers will connect her past and her future in ways she could have never imagined, and reveal her own role in a plot that endangers not just her world, but the entire multiverse. So that's what Space Between Worlds is. I mean, I think all these books sound awesome. Uh, then we have a old favorite right here, a old favorite author, I should say. I've never read the book, but this is a signed copy. This is by Dean Koontz, and it's called The City. So there you go. Anyhow, this little thing up top here says, "The city changed my life and showed me that the world is deeply mysterious. I need to tell you about her and some terrible things and wonderful things and amazing things that happen, and how I am still haunted by them, including one night when I died and woke and lived again." Here is the riveting, soul stirring story of Joe McKirk, son of an exceptional singer, grandson of a formidable piano man, a musical prodigy. beginning to explore his own gifts. When he crosses a group of extremely dangerous people with shattering consequences, set in a more innocent time not so long ago, the city encompasses a lifetime that unfolds over three extraordinary, heart racing years of tribulation and triumph, in which Jonah first grasped the electrifying power of music and art, of enduring friendship and everyday heroes. The unforgettable saga of a young man coming of age within the remarkable family and a shimmering portrait of the world that shaped him. The City is a novel that speaks to everyone, a dazzling realization of the evergreen dreams we all share. Brilliantly illuminated by magic dark and light, its place where enchantment and malice intertwine. Courage and honor are found in the most unexpected quarters, and the way forward lies buried deep inside the heart. And that's the fifth book. So these are the five books that I have on the poll for my birthday-a-thon in August. And I want to make sure I get all, four books before August. Ah, so that's why I'm doing this. So one of those books will be on my August TBR. So you guys take care, and I'll be seeing you all later.